This is an application problem related to area and integrals, and it involves marginal revenue and revenue. So the marginal revenue in dollars per widget is given by MR of W equals W minus 250 squared over 300. We want to find the amount of revenue gained when the sales of widgets increases from 275 to 325. So first, it's a good idea to think about what do we have here and what are we looking for. So this MR function, marginal revenue, we've actually calculated marginal revenue before, and we calculated it as the derivative of the revenue. So that means that this function, MR of W, is the derivative function of the revenue function. And now we want to know, well, what's the revenue gained over these values, 275 to 325. So the revenue gained that's just the total change in the marginal revenue. We think about the marginal revenue is how much the revenue is going up per each widget. So the revenue gained would be the change in the total marginal revenue over the given X values, or in our case, over the given W values. Let's see what it looks like on a graph. On this graph, the y-axis is marginal revenue, x-axis is W, and that function is quadratic with vertex at 250, 0, and it's a parabola facing up, kind of like this. So if we want to know what is the revenue gained, or the total change in the marginal revenue, between 275 and 325, what we're actually looking for is the difference in area here. That's the revenue gained when we increase sales from 275 to 325, is that little difference in the area under the curve. So what this means is that if we want to find that revenue gained, we want to find the integral of the marginal revenue function from 275 to 325. So integral W minus 250 squared over 300 from 275 to 325. Okay, and we could do U substitution here, but looking inside the parentheses, one thing that I notice is that the derivative of the inside there is just dW. So that means that we really can just integrate normally without U substitution. We can go ahead and do U substitution, however, so let U be W minus 250, du would be equal to dW. And then we would have U squared over 300 du, and let's also change the bounds of integration. So U is W minus 250, so 325 minus 250 is 75, and 275 minus 250 is 25. Okay, and then this integrated will give us U to the third over 3, with that 300 still in the denominator, evaluated from 75 to 25. And when we evaluate here, we get 75 cubed over 3 times 300 is 900 minus 25 cubed over 900. And this we can evaluate as an approximation. We don't get an exact answer, so I'm going to write approximately 451 and 39 cents. So what does that number mean? That is the revenue that is gained from selling 325 widgets versus selling 275. So that's the total amount that we have more when we sell 325 versus 275.